Hello everybody, today is 16th of November and let's get started. The number one thing that I did today is I worked on the quiz application and I made the factory which will store user credentials in local storage, and luckily I was successful in the first attempt. And the problem is I still have to work on it, and the reason is well, instead of storing email, I'm going to store the ID. Now my database is in MongoDB, so MongoDB gives you unique ID for each data you store. So I'm going to store the ID, and now I've figured out a way how to use that and prevent the login page to come up if the ID is already there, if the ID is already saved in the local storage. Alright, the number two thing was I worked on the Game of Thrones application, Angular application, and I made a factory which stores all data including books, characters and houses in an object with appropriate keys. Now I made a factory, right? The factory makes the number of requests it needs for all the data to get, and what it does is it differentiates. Like if it is book data, it will store it in the book array, and if it is characters, it will store in the characters array, and if it is houses, it will store in the houses array. And then I'm returning those three arrays in an object, and which I'm accessing, and I'll be accessing in all the controllers. Now the problem is I want to make the HTTP request only once, but it makes the HTTP request all the time whenever the factory is called. So I have to figure out a way to do that to make the HTTP request once and then store the data and then use. So I think you know what, I think I have to make a new service which is going to store all the data, and a factory which is going to make all the requests, and then but again okay, I'll have to think about it. So what I want is I want that factory which will make HTTP requests to run as soon as the application starts, because no matter if you want books, array, houses or characters, you'll be needing all those data of all those categories. So I want the factory to run as soon as the application starts, and then I don't want it to run ever. So I have to figure out a way to do that. And number three is learn MySQL. So it was a great day for MySQL. I learned a lot of things, and a lot of I'm feeling great now in MySQL. I learned about the distinct command, which gives you the unique data. I learned about how to sort data in ascending and descending order using order by command. I learned about the limit command, by which you can limit the amount of data you get back. And I learned about the like command, which is the most, for me, interesting one, because it gives you the data back which is similar to whatever you were searching for. Now this like command hit me on the head, because every time I search for something in a site, even if I search for age, it'll give me all those terms which has age in it, right? Like teenage, it'll give me teenage, it'll give me age, it'll give me all those words which has age in it. So I used to think like how it does it, and now I know that how it does it. So that's great. That's great thing I learned, and that's it. Now I'm going to prepare for my semester examination. I have to also read up books. Sucks, but anyways, I have to do that. All right, see you. Good time.